Start with the latest on the Israel-Gaza war. President Biden has said he hopes a ceasefire in Gaza could start at the beginning of next week. He says Israel has agreed in principle not to carry out military activities against Hamas in the Gaza Strip. During Ramadan, which starts in 2 weeks, the Reuters news agency says Hamas has received a draft proposal from Gaza through talks in Paris, which includes a 40-day pause in all military operations and the exchange of Palestinian prisoners for Israeli hostages at the ratio of 10-to-1. President speaking late on Monday. You give us a when you will start, sir. Well, I hope by the beginning of the weekend, not mean the end of the weekend.
We're close, it's not done yet.
And my hope is by next Monday, we'll have a ceasefire. Well, in the hours after that statement, President Biden appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers on NBC, where he made those comments about Israel agreeing, in principle, not to engage in military activities in the Gaza Strip. During the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, Biden said such a commitment would allow the hostages being held by Hamas to be released, as we said. Holding so-called proximity talks in Qatar. There are reports that 400 Palestinian prisoners serving sentences for terror-related crimes could be exchanged for 40 female and elderly Israeli hostages. The Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, has vowed to go ahead with an assault on Gaza's southernmost city of Rafah, regardless of any agreement. Our Middle East correspondent Yolan Nell is in Jerusalem and shared this update on what we know about a possible ceasefire. Definitely the most positive comments that we had yet, those ones from President Biden, although even he said,
advisor tells me we're close, we're not there.
Yet we know, of course, that us negotiators have been pushing for some kind of pause for hostages deal to start before the Islamic holy month of Ramadan. That's expected to be on about the 10th of March, and there have been these important talks have been taking place in Paris in the past week involving the Israelis also. Qatari and Egyptian mediators have to say. The reports we've seen in the Israeli media in the past couple of days were less positive about the likely outcome of those. The U.S. State Department had also been more cautious about the prospects of a new deal, saying that it depends on Hamas. What we're hearing from the Reuters news agency this morning is that Hamas officials are now studying what's being called the Paris Framework and according to a source quoted by Reuters, who's close to the talks, that deal includes a 4-day ceasefire. It will include the release of Israeli hostages.